Alright, so we're looking at Sonnys Barbecue on 1460 Timber Lane in Tallahassee, Florida, coming in through the back door. Notice the walls is missing the quarter round of the code base. Over here next to the office area. Notice broken code base there. Code base began install here on this corner. We're standing in the old office. I'm standing here at this trench line. So that appears to be a full tile. It is. It's like they cut it along the grout line, so you don't have to replace. You have to replace 3 right here in this area that's chipped. 4 pieces here. I'm not sure exactly what's going on up in here. Let's move this dirt. So this whole front line, we have our measurements are 4'6" by 1 foot of quarry tile that is missing. Alright, so we have this angle here, paying attention to where the saw cut. Alright, right along this line, they busted up the quarry tile along here on the edge. I'm not sure if there was a wall that was sitting there or not, if one's going back or not. But it does appear that there was a quarry tile base that went along this wall. I would say right along this line, it's really hard to tell how much quarry tile is missing for all the dirt that's on the floor. We had a wall here. We did have a wall here. So we have to have a quarry tile base in this area. Both sides of this wall. The measurement for this is 10'6" width. The measurement on this is an additional 10'6". I need to look back behind this tarp and see what's going on by this cooler. Okay, so quarry tile base needs to be replaced on this cooler here. Quarry tile needs to be replaced at this edge of the cooler. I'm not sure what they did along that edge here. It's a question for John. I don't think anything went outside that point. It stopped right here at this doorway. Notice that this doorway, you did have a quarry tile that went along with this fire pit. You did have quarry tile that went along here. You have 1, 2.5 foot. Just swing it back around to the ball again. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 40 pieces that need to be put up along that wall, including that column. Alright, so we're going into this dish room. The dish room, very apparent, is going to have to be replaced right here along this edge, right there on that corner. As well, the project manager has stated that they wanted to go ahead and put new grout in this whole kitchen area. So we need to look and see how we're going to accomplish that one. Okay, so you got a dish drain. Dish drain there. You got two pieces that need to be replaced. So what they did was they cut quarry tile to just fit there. That's not a base. This is a base right along here on this edge. And so we got that. The width of this wall, by the way, is 10'4". The height is approximately 10'10". So we got 11-foot wall here. Pay attention to this drain right here. It's got a 3/4 inch drop. That's approximately, that's a 4'10" by 4'10" drop in that area. The future bathroom has mud bed. This bathroom has a mud bed in it. Okay, and we'll come back in here and measure this one just a little bit and see what kind of drop and slope is this right here. This is supposed to be getting a plank tile in it. Gonna have to bring this up flat and try to find out what their expectations are of this area. At the very most, this old tile that was installed in here, I have to grind down the mortar. Possibly going to have to float this whole entire floor up and raise this drain. Drain's in the middle of the floor. Square foot is in the plans. Okay, so we're into the dining room section. Measure this in just a little bit. Put this on the plans. This apparently is 1/8 inch drop. The 1/8 inch drop is in a. You have 211.74 square foot. It needs to be filled with an addition of 56 square foot. It's right there in the middle of the dining room. Okay, so up underneath this old mortar, I found that the old patch is blowing off the floor. We got to remove this. This patch is really wet down here. We have to remove this. So we're down here to the original slab. Looks like that's a It's a 1/2 inch patch. Don't forget to draw in the 6-foot doors. By the way, coming back over to this trench, we have a quarry tile goes in right here in this area. Looks like they had it coming out of here, so definitely need to pay attention to this because I think it's an important thing. I believe that the energy bar stops right there at that pipe. About it. I'm going to measure the self-leveling. Alright, so I got a beam that's projected across the this puddle on the floor here. Let's see what kind of leveling we have right here in the middle. I am confirming that is an 1/8 of an inch drop. Okay, come in here to the middle of this puddle. Confirming that is an 1/8 inch drop. Let's go. I'm not going to measure anymore in here. I've already got my square footage. Let's see what this patch looks like right now. I said it's a 1/2 inch, so let's see what we got. I'll beam this right here in this little section. That is not quite a 1/2 inch. We're actually just right up underneath of it. So we're going to calculate this on a 3/8 of an inch to a 1/2 inch because the middle of it is a 1/2 inch, definitely. And so, again, what we have is we have some old white soft patch that was not primed to the floor, and then we have a self-leveling product that was put down on top of it with the mortar, and then your tile installation had gone on. And, so we need to remove all of this section in here and get it down into new concrete with grip down before we start doing any tile installation.